Commercial diving is the next level to scuba diving and is the true way of making any good money out of being underwater. But it is the hazardous side of diving and it isn't all that fun. It's not for the faint-hearted neither. You have to be pretty tough and it isn't an easy industry to get into. There's also lots you need to know about commercial diving that you can't know unless you've been in or around the industry. Now, I am not a commercial diver, but I have spent a lot of time with them. So if there is any commercial boys and girls out there in the comments, let us know your wisdom. So, I am back from holidays and it seems that you guys want to know about things to consider before going into commercial diving.
No, they want me to do the video, Mark. Everyone loves me.
You need capital. It's all about the money with commercial diving, and to get qualified is not cheap. Expect to drop at least 10k to do your commercial diving course, and bear in mind that there aren't commercial dive centres like there are recreational dive centres. For the UK at least, there were two main options, Fort William up in Scotland and South Africa, but Fort William has gone into administration, so, keep looking for a decent place to get your ticket. After you've paid your monies, you first have to actually pass your course and then find job placement after that. And remember that this isn't a PADI course, it is double tough and you will be in some pretty nasty waters too.
What are you on about? Paddy's like the elite. It's well hard.
Super tough. There are no guarantees. Even when you pass your course and get your ticket, there are thousands of other boys and girls with the same ticket, so you need to stand out. While on your course, there will sometimes be scouters from commercial companies watching the classes and looking for potential candidates, so these are the people that you want to impress. We recommend muffin baskets, or, just smashing the course and being top of your class.
Nah, that's effort. Muffin
baskets.
All the way.
If you're not offered a job out of the gate, then you need to work your bum off to find a job and keep it, because there aren't that many spare jobs around. Be prepared to be bored.
You are selling this.
It's not all about you anymore. You have to be prepared to do a lot of waiting for other people and other things to happen. Probably one of the better things about many commercial jobs is that there has to be a second backup diver sat on the surface when the other guy's in the water. This guy actually gets paid the same amount of money in most cases, and he's there just in case the one in the water needs any help. But you are just sitting there, fully kitted up on the surface, just ready to pounce. One guy I knew back in the day did a lot of jobs on oil rigs, and he did a tour for a few weeks or maybe even months, and he only got his feet wet twice. And literally just that, he got his feet wet twice because they cancelled both dives just as they were lowering him in. The rest of his tour was just sitting around, eating food, and just helping out wherever he could on deck. You are not in control. You are very reliant on other people to, keep you alive. The guys upstairs are controlling most of what happens to you whilst you're in the water, so you really need to be trusting your team upstairs and all of your gear is working properly. You are also mercy to the weather, so if there's strong currents or poor viz and cold waters, you still have to do your job. A lot of it is rubbish. Commercial diving isn't all clear waters on oil rigs in the Gulf of Mexico. Most commercial jobs will be in rubbish waters, placing strops on boats or fixing fouled props. Most of the jobs the guys I used to know were look-by-touch jobs, and turning on your head torch would just make things worse, a bit like full beam in a snowstorm. And those are the jobs that are lucky enough to be in water. You're not always diving in water. You can dive in septic tanks and other equally nasty places. Now this is literally diving conditions. So, do you still fancy it? If you're looking into commercial diving seriously, we can recommend the Salty Divers channel on YouTube. So check him out. He has some sort of experience that he's uploaded. But if there are any other commercial divers with wisdom to bestow upon others, let us know what you have to say. Thanks for watching and safe diving. We are an online dive store serving the UK and the world for all your diving equipment needs. So why not visit us at simplyscuba.com or click the box on your screen.